Can't believe this. I'm up early. I'm up so early. I'm up so early. Ooh. That's what Corey Ray says when she sees me. Ooh. Believe it or not. I'm a deep fake. I'm AI. This is the best looking AI you've ever seen in your life. Even if you have Alright, let's have sex. Oh, you can't hear me, goddammit. I didn't realize this was plugged up. That's probably for the best anyway. It's probably for the best that you didn't hear what I said. So I want to see what they're gonna do with this next Hitman game because this VR one is fun. It just looks shitty though. It looks terrible. So I'll play this when it's next gen, which it is. But when I have the next gen console, and then I'll have two hands. This shit finna turn into a nightmare, nigga. Oh. Agent 47, Agent 313. What'd you call me? I called you Agent fucking. Called you Asian Agent. Well, that's my baby right there. Look at that shit. If I'm gonna climb in somebody's house, I gotta do it in VR, man. Destination? There's no reason for me to skip. I mean, okay, so this is the truth is, I've already beaten this game. I beat this game. I'm actually here, on top of the world, but I don't want to be. You owe him nothing. Look at him. Look at it. Shit, I just want to see what the next. I just want to play this first. Let's get all the mechanics it needs. Gotta get back into it. You know, remember how this game works, how this game goes. Shit's nasty. All right, okay, so I got my brutal side, right? I'll brutalize one of these motherfuckers and stuff them in the goddamn dumpster with the quickest. They're looking around like, what was that? I just heard the dumpster lid close and shit. I'm dressed as a chef with a garbage bag in my hand. With his fucking clothes in it. Sat him next to the garbage can. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hello. This is dark, man. Mr. Showstopper. Alright, then I gotta go through the gilded cage again. 1227. Freedom Fighters. Old friends. And then I gotta kill this goddamn doctor. Do I really want to do this all over again? But that is like 6 missions, you know what I'm saying, that I could do to prepare me for the worst situation ever in part 2. Be in your fucking closet. The clothes moving back and forth in front of my eyes and shit. I like a doll in the back of the closet. Like. Alright, fuck it, brain, you gotta work a little bit. You just gotta work with me. Been so long. Been so long. Alright, man. I need to bring my emetic poison, because I need him dead. Stash it in the pantry downstairs. Little emetic poison. Such a and trapped myself in a I'll just start off in the kitchen. This is gonna get fun, man. Yeah, of course you do. You miss feeding off my energy, you say.
I could do with the smoke. No, not like that. Yeah, our shift is not done. Okay. Come on. Please, well,
Yeah.
Wow.
She was saying, well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. What are you doing today? Oh, Tobias Reaper. Tobias Reaper. It's a great name. Thank you. My father gave it to me. I went upstairs and
Tables like your life depended on it. Good job.
you know, hey man, I take pride in my work. Okay, what else? You know, if you keep pressing with one of these, you could talk to the dead man, or you can hear him at least. At least that's what I think it is. Might be an alien, I don't know. Just keep it rolling. No, I plunged. Alright, how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know? You can give it a map. You can give it a map. Use it. It's at your disposal. If you like that. Having my coffee. You kidding me? Don't lie to me. Oh. Oh, lovely. Let's go have sex. With this guy.
Back here? I think it would hurt to fix up the themes a bit. You agree?
Can I get a skimmed milk soy latte?
Street fashion.
You grabbed my nuts when she walked by. Like,
It's the paint that makes you a warrior. True believer. Russia. Paper couple of windows.
no, I'm not gonna roll you just because you're a woman and that's what everybody does now. Go ahead and grab those nuts, baby. That's what they're there for. Excusez-moi, excusez-moi, excusez-moi. Look, man, I love it when you're around, man. You bring good energy. Alright, dude. Thanks, man. We know we never met. We haven't met. Of course I wouldn't tell him that. Just make this motherfucker's favorite drink. Oh yeah, bodyguard. Just hit it with a little sauce.
So are you like the main or lead?
Oh. How are you doing?
I don't like your face.
Oh, well, let me get out of
Man, what's
They do know me. I'm new. I'm a temp. I'm here with Tedexo. Try to fucking cut me off, head me off at the end. Into the hallway.
Russia. Hippocampal awareness.
You're a fucking asshole, huh? Have your drink, stupido. Wait, did you find him? Don't drink that, sir. I mean, what type of fucking head is type of line of security he got where he's already inside and behind the goddamn bar and he didn't fucking. You need a more plain look, bro. You're too fucking bright or something. Oh, you feeling sick, huh? Man, just get out of your way. Hate to ruin that suit. Shut the fuck up. Keep my knee on his butt. Like, got no support from his lower back.
Time to find Dahlia Margolis.
Come on, man. You just got them gun hat falling. I need you in here. I need you in here.
Paramedics are on their way.
Come on in here.
Hey, you there.
You're gonna be blamed for this, you know, regardless if you see my face or not. So, sit tight. Ooh, that just came up. I should be asking any questions. Everybody should be asking questions. Let's see if this shit works. What the fuck are you doing dressed like my superior? I got 2 guns on me. Why? I'm sorry, sir. Not even you can.
I love the suit, man. Respect.
Not crafty enough. That's not gonna work, huh? Fuck. There's no point in having any of this on. Upstairs. You know where I'm headed. That's right, the trellis. This guy's got in perfect shape. So I gotta get in shape like that. I'm on my way though, man. I can do, hey man, I can do fucking 5 pull-ups. You know, with all of this on me. Try to get so I can just do that shit with 1 hand and then 2 fingers. Gotta rest these fucking muscles though, man. Rest them, gotta rest them boys. Rest them bitches. Sit down. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down.
Why can't we go upstairs?
Bitch. Oh, he ain't gonna make it.
24 hours.
Talk to my goddamn grandmothers now. Keep that.
Good hunt.
It's a good thing she's so introverted and doesn't really go out with anybody. She could be anywhere in this building. Anyway, I need to get in there, buddy. Practice makes perfect. All right. Well, you know what? Fuck. That should work, but that's a whole lot. That's a long way back up. Let's see. I think people don't look up. I do.
Keep security tight.
Will do. It's a distracting thought. Ooh, unless there's a door in here. Kidding me? Alright, back into the goddamn lines, dude. Or was this a forgery? People are people. Forgery, you know, given the right circumstance, the right amount of money or amount of dire situation, yeah. And this would bleed into other things, this type of behavior, I think. It's obvious and shit. Meticulously hiding something. I remember that, man. I don't know why that's like, when that fucking comes and goes. Like, you know how people are and shit. Benefit of the doubt, not overrule fucking. I believe you're wrong sometimes about certain shit, but it's like, no, not really. Well, gotta keep interaction to a minimum, because oh boy.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Head of security. We haven't met yet.
How's it going?
Hey. Who?
She's nice.
Guys
So,
everywhere.
Sato doing the Sanguine line, huh? I mean, did my stage clothes for the last tour. Pretty cool stuff. The way his solo career was skyrocketing, I never thought he'd be taking a backseat, designing for one of the big name brands.
Oh, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in those design meetings. I mean, two inflated egos like Sato and Novikov going head to head? That's gotta be a comedy waiting to happen. Or a survival horror.
Doesn't like anything went with that shit. What the hell's it?
Like the gear.
Thank you. Likewise. Man, I've never seen you do that before.
You look dedicated, man. Good job.
You have no idea.
Security set up just right on the stairs. Everything should be running smoothly. We better stay on our toes, though. There are other ways to breach the area. All right, I'll keep my eyes. Hey, what's up?
Hey, just checking.
I love the suit, man. Respect.
Here we go, baby. Just get in and out. Don't make it all complicated and difficult. I'd give her an idea. Sloppy.
That is Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
Looking good, man.
You too.
No further bids? Very well.
Prince Paul.
The next article for sale. Unexplained.
Not that shit.
Payday next week.
I get paid every Friday. What? I'm just fucking with you. Oh, I'd be worried there for a minute. Yeah, proceeds to have conversation about how it's better to get paid every 2 weeks versus every week. Just shadow her for a little while.
Take your time.
dress is riding up just a little bit and it's completely sleek with your ass. It makes me want to reach out my hand and grab. How you doing? You don't get felt up all the time. That's what she wore it for. For me to run my hand along her spine. Gotta get that look first, huh? Now it's time.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not a place for you to be.
Thank you. You are too.
Hey.
Yeah. Where's Dahlia?
The bidding has closed. Next on the list is a real...
What's up?
Exploring here are perhaps my darkest yet. I've explored feelings of powerlessness, duress, coercion, the notion that free will
So,
is only an illusion.
are you gonna tell me
That we
about
are
what
all
Victor did?
controlled by sinister forces cynically preying on our
Has a lot of skeletons in his mahogany walk-in closet. And sometimes the lock won't hold.
Design suggests we put on a brave
A young, ambitious FSB section chief was mounting a case against Victor for past crimes.
to make us appear
He got close. Too close. So
successful.
Victor, failing for once to bribe or threaten his way out of trouble, made a deal with an assassin. Someone with impossible skills.
Who really is?
The price? A copy of the Iago dossier. Everything we have ever collected.
Good night.
No questions asked. And did Victor bother to tell me about it? No, he did not.
Client's in there. Are you saying they're bidding on used goods?
Victor is certain this mystery man was looking for something very specific. He won't be bribing people left and right. Still, it's the principle.
Dolly. Victor is a loose cannon. I hate to say it, but maybe he needs to be put down.
You're kind of mixing metaphors, but the thought has crossed my mind.
Dahlia, Camille is in position at the fashion show. So, who's the mark?
Julian Wakefield, the actor. Camille is just his type. She's got that Ada Lockheed look.
Wakefield's old girlfriend. Clever. And how will you guide Wakefield into her past?
Shit, I'm almost out of here. This is not even
A
lunchtime.
brand of smoked whiskey. I made sure that all the bars are out, except for the one that Camille happens to be standing at.
I sincerely hope I never get on your bad side, Dahlia. So, Wakefield is a member of that Church of Ascendance, isn't he? Is that who we're targeting? Those crypto-spiritualists?
The Church of Ascendance is wealthy, powerful, and secretive to a fault. I have clients who would pay a lot of money to know what's going on inside that temple of theirs. See, Wakefield's fame will push him right into their inner
Which is why I don't do anything near a
if
phone.
everything goes according to plan, Camille will be right there with him.
Good plan. I'll keep you updated.
And people follow you around and shit. Then they have people sitting over in areas and shit waiting for you to get to those areas. Then they got goofy ass people following you around and shit that'll ride right next to you and look directly in the goddamn vehicle that you're in. You're just so fucking curious and so awestruck by whatever the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, nigga. It's like constricting, I think, is what the goal of that is, so that you can either, but when you move, they're right there and shit. That's why they monitor the phones and everything. And then you can't move, so it's restricting, you know, if you wanted to move and shit. And if you're like me, you'll say some shit like that to get motherfuckers riled up, and then they'll just do exactly what the fuck it is you think they'll do, which is pay too much goddamn attention to the things you say. And say any goddamn thing, motherfuckers. It's interesting to watch people move around like that. Try to act normal, nigga. You're not acting normal. I know you think you are, but you're not. You know what you act like to me? You act like a person that works for a people that works for an entity that works for an alien. I don't know how to explain it any further than that, but that's what I think you act like. Did I check this bathroom already? I think so. Oh. It's all right. You're not missing anything. Value. Goddamn hairstylist has got to go too. It's like, what the fuck just happened? We're gonna make sure it's clear and present danger for you, sweetheart.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
You know it's over for you, right, buddy? They didn't have to hear the shot. Let's see if they even try to put this together. You know how people are. It's a long way. This is gonna look great on my resume. Hello, hello. See if I take it in there before I go.
What's up, bud?
So damn dark in here. Hate being seen. I feel seen. So sloppy, you know? I don't get it. Why the fuck are you watching me and not your phone? Boo! What the? I was fucking with you. "24/7.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing? And then I approached the car, and he thought, because he had some type of professional, whatever, he didn't really have professional training. They had a little CQC. And when I asked him a question and shit, he went to go jump out of the car, and he thought, because of how I was, and how he was, that he could handle me. And then he found out that he couldn't. But he learned it before he even started trying it, because he saw it in my eyes that I would fuck him up. And wonder why I was asking him questions, because I don't give a fuck if you got a badge or not, homie. I want to know why the fuck you're sitting there. This little bitty badge. I'm like, you know I'm coming that way. I'm about to surprise your ass and pop up behind you. I did that before too. Whoop around and shit like that. You sitting over here watching me from over here. Clowns, yeah. And then I whip around and I pull it right back up on the side of you and shit. As soon as you think you finna turn off, when you turn off to go back the direction you were going and shit like that, because you done watching me and shit, I'm riding back by you again. Look dead at your ass. The fuck you doing? I stopped caring after a while. I don't give a fuck. Cause I got them spider senses and shit, nigga. If I feel like I'm in danger, I'ma know. What the fuck is going on? Cut that sneaky secret agent fake shit out, nigga. Whatever the fuck it is you're doing, you're not a fucking secret agent. Stop it.
I set him up as a Langley spy. It's quite the scandal at the FSB. His death will not be investigated. Your turn.
Very well. The secrets of the global elite. 5 years of work. Everything we've collected. This thing makes WikiLeaks look like a gossip rag. The pen beats the sword, huh?
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen. Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty dresses to attend to. Victor, good luck with the show. I have a feeling it's going to be the one you'll be remembered for.
That's why, if I'm ever on some bullshit, if I'm on some bullshit, which I'm not, I'm never on no bullshit. I'm gonna say never was ever, but, you know, if I ever am and shit like that, I like to be completely prepared and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? Because like, let's say example, people do weird shit like you go to the store and you come out of the store and there's a car parked, you know, adjacent to the store, but it's not parked. It's sitting. It's trying to sit and look like it's waiting to turn, but he misses or she misses every opportunity to turn in order to continue to fucking watch you, right? I don't know if you're like me, but that's what the fuck happens when that shit happens. It's like, you ain't doing shit but agitating me. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, people like to agitate you and shit and see what happens and shit, right? But like, nah, nigga, so, like, I like to be prepared for those reasons alone and shit. Like, if I'm ever feeling like that, if I'm ever on that time and shit. And, so they know you're doing that. And then, like, not only that, but they don't pay attention and shit. This is why you know that they, like, so, not like I am a fucking, you know, of course not, right? But just saying, I'm just a nigga who pays attention, right? And I'm ultimately for my preservation, you know, my self-preservation and preservation of those around me and shit like that, nigga. And I've been blessed with the gift to be able to do that shit, like, non-stop. So, like, you know, awareness, I mean. So, and that shit consists of a lot of different meters, you know, paying attention to things from a distance, things in the air, objects, then people and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you can just look at it, you see the setup, or whatever the fuck. But, yeah, anyway. So, yeah, so then this fucking guy, and then, so the light's changing, and he's still sitting there. It's not until I fucking catch his eye, like, that he pulled off. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them do weird shit, and the police do weird shit too. They like to, you know, you'll have the police will move in a whole goddamn convoy looking like traffic. They'll try to they'll be all over the place and shit and moving around like they're regular people and shit like that. Not that I would have a reason to do these type of things, but, you know, it just depends on what the situation is. If you haven't done anything, you're trying to figure out what it is, take pictures of all that shit. Because just what it is, you know, it's other shit. You have to record it in order for them to have to find somebody else to follow you around and shit. That's what you do. You picture their face, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Or memorize the plates and boom, 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 which is hard to do and shit like that. But it'll help you work on your memory. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when they start inserting people in like other areas of shit. I don't know why they do that, but you know, they do. So, whoever the fuck they is, keep it vague. And yeah, no, but the shit's irritating. Like, yeah, I've had weird shit happen to me. Like, what the fuck? I know this motherfucker not following me. But then again, I done lived in some fucking really rough neighborhoods and shit too. You know what I'm saying? They could be following me because they following your ass, you, or vice versa. I don't know. I might have it wrong this whole time. Somebody, oh, they following your ass. But they want to know who the fuck I am. I mean, you ain't never gonna figure out who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not really. I don't even know who the fuck I am. That's what I mean. Forget about that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all in my goddamn head. It ain't in my goddamn phone. That nigga be looking crazy like. Yeah, man. Goddamn. World up tomorrow. I forgot where I was going with that, but yeah, no shit like that. That's an example. Somebody just sitting out in the fucking, or weird shit like this. Like, first of all, somebody's following you. It don't have to be the police. I'm just using that for this instance because I use that because the police are nosy and they think they know everything, so they're constantly investigating shit that has nothing to do with anything, and they also will piece things together wrong. And not only that, but you know, you have crooked cops, and they'll try to protect their identity and then protect the, you know, whatever the fuck the situation is. So they'll start doing out of ordinary shit or being places they're not supposed to be and all that kind of shit, you know. And then also people who try to follow you, you know, they watch so much TV, so they always try to be parked down the street where they can survey everything. But the car will almost always be slightly out from where every other car is because they have to be able to see everything but appear normal. Not only that, but they almost always forget to turn their goddamn lights off. And you know, when you have that extra sensory perception and shit like that, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because when the car is running and your mind can tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just feel it, you look. Nigga, I look down. I do it quickly. It's just a natural habit for me. I just look and I hit the cars with my eyes real quick, and then I'll see whose heads are in the car. You know what I'm saying? There's a head in that car, you know? Or the seat sat back, or like you'll have people sitting in cars, and then they'll have the passenger seat sat up so that while they're driving, you know what I'm saying? If you look at them from the passenger side of the vehicle and shit, you can't see them because the seat is actually blocking the view. If I was a cop, I'd light your ass up. I would follow you. I would find a reason to light your ass up. Like, the fuck are you doing? Not why. You know what I'm saying? Just shit, weird shit like that. You know. I'm like, what? You're obstructing your own view, sir. You know. Which reminds me, man. People, why do motherfuckers be complicating shit in situations like, I don't have to show you my ID. I ain't gotta move. I ain't doing nothing. You know, like, dog, if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing nothing. I would ask. I mean, in most situations, I can see why you would ask, but in a lot of situations, motherfuckers be guilty. And then the ones that they're not guilty, they act guilty and shit like that. Then they get all agitated. And then what the fuck is your point in being like that? Because you saw it on television. Just show them your fucking ID and get it over here. No, I'm not doing anything. The motherfucker send me what? No, here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you're doing the most and shit. Now you done turn this into that, when it ain't have to be. You know? Not like I'm an authority on such things. Like I said, I just have had weird experiences and shit. And my mind will not let me forget them. And when my mind does, my mouth doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of the most odd behaviors ever. Which means that you know that people never stop watching you and shit, which you never really expect them to, but you know. Like I said, I'll tell you motherfucker, hey man, you need to be better at your job because I don't want to fucking see you there. I don't want to fucking know you're there. I'm going to feel some type of way. And the only reason you feel the way you feel right now is because you have a gun and you have backup. But I bet you if you didn't have either of those things, you would stay away from me. You stay the fuck over there. With all of that, motherfuckers get real fucking goony when they got that shit. They're the best goddamn motherfucking public servant ever. Motherfuckers. It's irritating as hell. You know? I like the truth. And I feel like this. If a motherfucker was doing something like that and they came to me and told me the truth, I'd be like, you're wrong. That's not true. I don't know what, but you know, of course they would never do no shit like that because they would know that already. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the eyes never lie. Chico. What the fuck you a part of? You know, that's like me making the assumption that people who want to pay attention to me don't watch me. Those are the first people that watch you, the motherfuckers who don't like you or who. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I test that shit out by I'll just say something random on here, but I'll be real specific, and then I'll go back and look at how many people watched it randomly. That means that somebody is reporting to somebody else like, it's like specific things. And then a motherfucker ended up like 20 views on that motherfucker. So, nigga, you ain't hiding nowhere. Not to mention this shit. You know, I can pull your IP address and you'll see who the fuck you are if I want to. I just don't do shit like that. It's not important to me to do that. I'm not that kind of weirdo and shit. You know what I mean? Weird motherfuckers lurking around and shit. Nigga, just watch the goddamn gameplay videos and shut the fuck up. What is you being weird for? You know what I'm saying? I had a broad, man, listen. That, especially women, dog. I'm not playing, man. Like, you know, that shit's creepy as fuck, dog. Like, don't do that. Don't be weird and shit, man. Don't do that. You know? And then you look like you watching me and shit, because as soon as I appear wherever it is you at and shit like that, you looking at me like, or trying to act normal and shit. Like, come on, man. Ain't you all like that because of my uniqueness and shit? So then you should know that shit ain't finna fly. You might as well just shot me a message and say what up and shit instead of doing all of that, man. I'm gonna put you on the goddamn ground too. What the fuck is wrong with you? You can't trust women these days. I just seen this goddamn cartel video, and I'm like, savages and shit, right? And then I get it. I actually watch these motherfuckers. Now they be like, they just randomly say somebody, the broad was like doing this and that and shit. You know, these bitches really is running around with assault rifles and shit, chin checking niggas. Like, well, I mean, you know, that just seems like a terrible fucking idea. Waste of time. Right. Spectator. Shit's wild. Yeah, man. Big budgeting.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the coastal town of Sapienza, also known as the Jewel of the Amalfi Coast. Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso, a brilliant but troubled bioengineer employed by the Ether Biotech Corporation. Renowned for his early stem cell research, Caruso is now reportedly working on a far more disturbing project. A DNA-specific virus able to infect anyone, anywhere in the world. Imagine a bullet, fired in any direction, passing through countless bodies without inflicting harm, invisible and undetectable until it strikes its target. A world of armchair assassins killing with impunity. This is what awaits us, unless Caruso is stopped. Our client, one of Ether's major private stockholders, wants the project cancelled on ethical grounds, but without destroying the company in the process. She has asked us to eliminate Silvio Caruso and destroy the yet unfinished virus prototype. You will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca DeSantis, a high-level Ether employee and cutthroat corporate climber who... Good morning, 47. Your destination is the coastal town of Sapienza, also known as the Jewel of the Amalfi Coast. Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso, a brilliant but troubled bioengineer employed by the Ether Biotech Corporation. Renowned for his early stem cell research, Caruso is now reportedly working on a far more disturbing project. A DNA-specific virus able to infect anyone, anywhere in the world. Imagine a bullet, fired in any direction, passing through countless bodies without inflicting harm, invisible and undetectable until it strikes its target. A world of armchair assassins killing with impunity. This is what awaits us, unless Caruso is stopped. Our client, one of Ether's major private stockholders, wants the project cancelled on ethical grounds, but without destroying the company in the process. She has asked us to eliminate Silvio Caruso and destroy the yet unfinished virus prototype. You will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca DeSantis, a high-level Ether employee and cutthroat corporate climber who holds intimate knowledge of Caruso's research and could potentially carry on in his place. This is no ordinary contract, 47. Caruso's virus is a serious threat to our craft and trade, not to mention our core ideals. So failure is not an option. I'll leave you to prepare.
No. Sometimes, I mean, I go a long time without saying shit about a lot of shit, believe it or not, you know, but like shit like this, man. What this broad I was fucking with was doing the most. And I told y'all a little bit about some of the shit she was doing, but she was doing shit like lying to other motherfuckers, like saying this, you know, having a motherfucker thinking that you crazy or like you, but then would contact me or call me and then try to get me to come over to her spot. I'm like, bitch, who you work for? Because now it seems like you're trying to get me to come over there so that I can leave where I'm at for whatever reason and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but I'm gonna put it plain. I know about your military boyfriend, where he's from and all that shit and all of that. And if you really want to get technical, the communication. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm like, that ain't, I was like, why are you trying to pre-plot and plan and motherfucking whatever it is that you was trying to do and have a nigga believe so you could whatever the fuck, and then your cousin, this nigga in the black truck and all that, bro. That's why I just be quiet. Like, this is a while ago now, but you know, shit can always bite you in the ass, but I'm like, nigga, I mind my business for a reason. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just not built the same way you are at all. I don't feel the need to threaten people or flex on them or plan around them or none of that shit. I I'll be like, whatever. I'll go my way and then you go yours and shit. And I'd rather have it that way. You know what I mean? Shit's wild, man. It's the most ignorant shit out. And the worst part is when people do shit like that and they know they're wrong, but they continue to try to hide something from somebody or everybody, and then they just keep doing weird shit like that, lying to people and pitting them against each other until everything falls apart. You know what I mean? You know, then they end up fucking homeless or living with somebody else on a mattress on the floor and trying to get niggas to come over there and fuck them on the floor, and then I end up running into them and shit like that, and we end up talking about you, and this shit's crazy because it's ironic as fuck that you were the person that we both started talking about and the name was the same and shit, because that's how God works. It's like, whoa. You know what I mean? It's the worst shit ever. Other types of examples. What else could I fucking ruin my stream today? I need some off my chest, I guess. I feel a little irritable right now. You never know what you're gonna get with this guy. This is why I don't fucking. Well, don't you like randomization? Shit. No, man, no, really though. I try to be normal, I try to act, but it's just a lot of abnormal shit going on in the world and shit. I have to point it out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not sure if the fact that I pointed out is what makes me fucking the odd one out or not and shit like that. I could not and shit like that, and we can continue to have the problems we've been having, like people really thinking they have some type of authority over us. You know? I'm talking about beyond the motherfuckers with the DEWs and all that kind of shit. Just the regular motherfuckers around that got guns and badges or don't have guns and badges. And I'm not even talking about the people you meet on the street, because those are good people. I'm not talking about the police. I'm not talking about them. I like those people. I like them not, you know what I'm saying? Man, them other motherfuckers, whatever special little units they have with all the assholes and all the motherfuckers that don't nobody get along with and shit like that, because they don't, it's just the way the fuck they are, and somebody else saw the potential for asshole in them and then put them in a little group of more assholes and shit like that, and then gave them cars with no numbers on them and shit like that, and they feel like they goddamn Judge Dredd running around that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Doing weird shit. You know, they're not even interested in catching the fucking organ traffickers for real, because if they did, or they were, they would. You know what I'm saying? Or they would be paying attention to some of the things that you need to pay attention to in order to know the behaviors of people who move like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking drugs. I give a fuck about the kids and the goddamn organs. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what I'm saying, I guess that's where motherfuckers get those kooky ass ideas from and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably would be in the last place you would ever motherfucking look. Right at the goddamn hospital. You know what I mean? It's a whole different type of energy that comes and rests around people like that. I can feel it and shit. It's like, you feel different to me. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers like, yeah, motherfucker want to get out of the room with me. People who be up to like no good and shit, they don't want to hang around me. They don't like being around me. Unless, like I said, I've been on the other side of the fence though, so, you know, it depends on what type of no good you up to. Everybody have what they don't fucking get into and shit. So, motherfuckers just know when to get the fuck on. They know when to leave and shit before they get exposed. I'd be like, hey man, a lot of those motherfuckers be looking friendly as hell, man. You be looking at the wrong people. It be the man, but look, they usually have shark eyes. Never miss the shark eyes. You know what I mean? Or they miss like missing, there's like light missing from them. They like really dark eyes and shit. Now, but also the really dark eyes come from pain. You know, it comes from experience with pain and loss and shit, suffering and all that, which doesn't necessarily mean have to be their owner would be also the heirs and shit, but they might have seen a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? How they behave about it and how they treat people around them after experiencing this shit tells me a lot about who they are. Not to say that I'm right about who they are or not, but it's somewhere to start. I'm like, yo, you know? And then, you know, this weird ass shit that nobody pays attention to. I'm like, nigga, did you not see that fucking camera in that tree? And there was one right there, and now there's one right here. Oh, and that guy that lives across the street from you has a camera under the shingle pointed directly at your house. Where that shingle looks, that's because there's a camera under there watching your every goddamn move. Just you. I don't know why that motherfucker's watching you. You know what I'm saying? See those random flashes of light and shit? Like, yo, man, look, spend more time looking around, bro. You'll see those little bright ass white dots randomly in places and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or motherfuckers be trying to fucking, yeah, okay, we'll see. You'll figure it out when you do. So, yeah, you're gonna be like, whoa, shaking to the core, your bones. And then, yeah, so they need to have like weird ass systems set up and shit like that where they like try to move people around. Motherfucker will have like, you know, a light will flash down here. This porch light will fucking blink in order to tell a motherfucker when to move. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. Like, man, shit. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Like fucking, I swear this dude was, I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but I know that, no. I just hate the way this shit looks when I play it back sometimes. I'm going with the music. Yeah, nah, man, but this motherfucker had on the goddamn the fire coat with the boots and shit on, but he had a goddamn container, like a lunch cooler. But he came from somewhere else in the building, and I heard some weird shit, and I'm looking around, and then he went down the hallway, and he saw me on his ass, and then he turned to look like he was going inside of an apartment and shit, and when I turned around, he vaulted down the goddamn stairs. It was right across the street from my hospital. It's like, yo, what the fuck? I don't like that shit. I hate the fact that, like, yo, real shit, it's some type of psychic damage or something, because motherfucking, I just end up places like that. Like, it's like a fucking, welcome to Jurassic Park. Fucking, the fuck is going on? Either that shit's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So now I'll be locked in and shit. All that shit, man. You can't hide none of that shit from me. And then, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you know, real shit. Seeing wild shit is, like I said before, is how I discovered the people around me was fake and shit. Like I just had more belief and more trust in them than they were supposed to have and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like, well, you know what? These two things add up to become this. These two things add up to become this. Why is it that I'm not allowing these two things to add up to become this? Because it's you? Man, stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just guilty, bro. Period. Just guilty ass people and shit. You know? How the fuck you became surrounded with those type of nonsense ass people? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, think about what it is you doing and shit like that, man. You motherfucking cutting people open and taking their goddamn organs out, and then what do they do with the rest of them? They dissolve them, pour them down the goddamn drain. They There would be a lot of people piling up somewhere, so we would have to liquefy a motherfucker, wouldn't you? Turn them into sludge, and pour them down the tub. And we were like, where the fuck? But then, I mean, I don't know. It's only so corrupt that everything can get before nothing can exist for real. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't be corrupt all at one time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's all fucked up. Money is not that good, bro. It's not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, dog. It's really not. It's that important. Do you think about the shit that niggas is doing for money? Like, bro, that's crazy. And then it's gone. It's gone real quick. I wonder if anybody live with any regrets. Like when they do like horrific shit. You know what I'm saying? This bitch out here throwing up in the goddamn garbage can because of what the fuck she just saw and they just did in this motherfucking motel room over here for whatever amount of money that's not enough money. I would think that the goal behind doing some shit, especially if it's gonna be some heinous shit, would be to never ever have to do that shit again. And then after that, you just locked in. You know what I mean? You know, who the fuck wants to look at shit like that? I know. I mean, you look at it, and it fucks you up. And then that little thing inside of you gets to swarming around, and now you're aroused and shit. And you disgust at the same time, and then your fucking brain hurts, and then you cry, and then you want to look again. You better stop doing that shit. You know what I mean? When you get too curious, now you want to do it. You know what I mean? Or somebody come seeking your ass out, come vetting. You know what I mean? Yeah, that motherfucker look. I just be looking. That's it. Motherfuckers will be questioning each other thinking that somebody told me some shit. Dolly and shit. Rolling dolly and shit. Like, man, that's true though, man. Everything that is hidden will come to the light, dog. And it's funny that they say that because, dog, when you really look around, everything is right in front of you. It's literally not hiding. There is nothing to be hidden. You cannot hide it. That shit is right there. You know what I mean? Even if, look, you could be squeaky clean, then it's squeaky clean. So it's like, why the fuck is it so clean? You know what I mean? It's too clean. It's not normal and shit. That's why I love detectives. Motherfuckers who actually do their job. Motherfuckers. Think about what it takes for a motherfucker to be so intent on catching a murderer that they go outside and they survey an area and they literally walk the whole motherfucking area, circle around that bitch over and over again until they fucking find exactly what it is they're looking for. And then they gotta discard shit. And then you gotta discard bin for the discard shit, just in case you gotta go back and put that back. I mean, you would have to, right? AI is probably gonna be a fucking savior for them. Of course, you're gonna have the problem where you have some people go in there and play with it and you know, or try to hide like the real high class murders and shit like that with the deep fakes and all of that. But you know, that'll be a whole other fucking group of people to do that and shit like that. And we don't have to worry about that. But you know, hey, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you have what you need, and you will soon have everything you need to where you can fucking sit back and stop crying and shit randomly, or fucking about to have a goddamn heart attack and you got a lump in your throat 24/7. That sucks, bro. Sorry to hear that. And I be having that shit too, like. I can't imagine how you feel. The problem is, I think that everybody wants to feel good all the time. We're feel good kind of people and shit like that. So if we so fucking feel good, why is it that everything is so fucked up? That means you don't know how to have a good time. You know what I mean? When people ignore anything they got to think about that'll make them feel bad in a way, they completely, no. You know? You know? Scalpel. Yeah, man. This is why my music is so weird. So that's not weird. My shit is off the chain, bro. And you know, as far as Doja Cat's concerned, I'm gonna want to say this one more time. There's nobody probably listening anyway. But yeah, you're right. I know you're there. I know you're there. Algorithms, baby. I know you're there. It gets where it's gotta go. It gets where it's gonna go. It's gonna go where it's gotta go. Yeah. No, but no, that shit's crazy. So I was just wondering maybe if she experienced something lately that she wanted to share with everybody, but knew it would sound crazy. You know? Well, said she tried to make things that sound, you know, that look great, blah, 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 wait, headache, date, and pay, and mate. I'm gonna change my flow completely, nigga, watch. Like, how the fuck? I'm like, oh, watch this. It's in my head. I done wrote it down. I got some flows that sound like it and shit, but yeah, me too. He said he has demons around him 24/7. I said, me too, man. Like, yeah, man, this shit's crazy. So look, check this out. This is where everybody else, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So, this is where everybody else has this problem and shit, right? So I'm looking at it like this. You have us, these beings and shit that have all made of water, right? So we like transmit and all this shit. And then you have this network. And then you have dark matter. And dark matter is like the force. And within that dark matter, imagine that we surrounded by water, but the water's dirty. Right? You can't see the water, but the water's technically the water is kind of clear and shit. And that's what those things you see floating past you all the time and shit. Or you see those little orbs and shit, they're actually underwater. That's why they move the way they do, right? So they're all just around us, and because of the water, everything is connected, so the sound travels back and forth. Now, because of the distortion, the water, you know what I'm saying, that's carrying the sound, you know, it's you pick up on different parts of it, right? It would change the way you identify with people, the way people identify with themselves, also the way you feel about people from a distance. So when you listen, I would say use this one. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you. I know it's hard to understand and accept because I'm so young. But, you know, and there are things you have to forgive me for certain things because I am dumb. It's up and down. So, right? Which I would do the same for you. Because I would understand that you would be up and down. That's what I'm working on. People like me and you. Us. Not working on you, but hopefully me doing this, you'll work on you too. We some next level niggas, bro. For real. The Jinn accompany me or accompany you. You dig what I'm saying? It's just the way the world is. Everybody else is afraid of the shit. But there's a whole other world out there. The world gets bigger and we exist in it. Period. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, period. Shit. All of the shit that's happening around you and all the people that get watched by the reptiles and all that shit, it's because they gatekeep it. Because there's like, I think that there's a door. Like, so like, you have this world, and you have this world, and this one. And they look, lay right on top of each other, right? And there's just things happening in between. And your mind is what sets you, that's how you travel. That's the elevator, right? So it's like, oh, shit, you know, to decide, you know, when and where people come and go and shit, right? Seems like it anyway. There's certain things you have to respect and accept, though, along the way. Not necessarily to accept them, but arguing with them at the same time, it's just going to be harder for you to move forward by becoming obsessed with them, with things. You know what I'm saying? But bringing it to the light is what's most important, because bringing it to the light is what, you know, what about gore? You know? Right now, I feel like this is more important than talking to you about talking stupid or holding up the door. So yeah, necessary points brought to what brought you up. I'm gonna bring you back down. Yeah, man. See, that's the thing. If people think that that's bringing somebody back down, yes, people love to see you climb so that they can see you fall. So the higher you climb, the harder you have to fall. Unless you fell already, then you know. That's just the world that they live in. It's small. You know what I mean? I feel like I am wasting my time trying to be a part of things that are no longer going to exist in a second. But I'm like, well then what? Well then, what's next? What else is supposed to happen? Never existed. Never existed. Right, so I guess I have to make my own thing. Which is exactly what you see before you, but this is a terrible way of doing things. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to tell you that the doorkeep needs the porch swept. Voorhees needs more G so he can get his new sortie. His new shorty. Damn, this is going to be fantastic. Phenomenal. Props to you for not playing dominoes with me every time I come through. You seem to sit down and read. Weed. Seems like there ain't none around indeed. We need. Damn it. All right, that's cool too. We need what he needs, she needs, Rick needs. I like the way that he thinks. Yeah, but you got scraped knees. Wondering why nobody will chase me. You know how you know a woman's been used up? Their skin hangs. The ass is flat. The titties suck. They just abuse the shit out of themselves until they just fucking, you know, what they need a whole new body. Well, goddamn. No toning. Where you get, it's like massaging a muscle, you know what I'm saying? You get a nice ass and you just keep rubbing it. Like when you take a piece of meat and you keep beating on it, what happens? It gets tender and soft and shit, right? And flat. So, same thing go with ass. You know? Say it in a rap, it'll sound better. I'm glad that you said that because where's Red at? I feel like I need his head back. He can't get his damn hat off, so he sat back and told me not to get lost so many times that I forgot that he's a good boss. He's a good boss, you mean? Right. Time to get off the internet and find out where the fuck you climb out. Yeah, my box is dope. Time out. The box that I had to climb out. The lips on my mouth. You could say, you could spray. You could play that ukulele. Right. Man, you know what, man? Being honest is one of those things like, you know how you just try to be honest, but you want to be honest in a way that's not harmful to people and shit. Like what do you want to know and shit? How much more honest can I be with you on a regular basis without sharing a thing or two? That's what I seem to do. Scenic route. I haven't even said anything, dude. I don't know shit. I am nothing. I am everything and nothing at the same time. I am nothing at all. No worries, no falls, no faults. Don't claim to be anything you ain't. It's worse, dog. The first fall was much faster than the hurt fall. Don't you know? The curse y'all put on me was deserved. Y'all wanted to merge. Paul said, don't be absurd. It cost me 100 of birds to get you here. You need to learn how to fix your sphere. Well, I bet you didn't hear. You didn't see her coming here talking about how she was going to get you near so I could take a picture of you. The figured group, a figured two of you would be better off for each other in a little bit. But instead, she walked all over you. Was so ignorant. I put it in her chest. She forgot that she was best for the restaurant. David got a restaurant. The restaurant. The best for. Check your draws for certain. Y'all been working. Oh, I know to call this curtain. Right. Yeah, I'll pass that message along as soon as I feel like. Right now I feel like it's still like I still right. I don't know what the fuck you feel like. You still dyke. Chill, like. Or nepsych. I'm the best type. I'll let you know when you're the best, right? Fucking head case. Falling on the staircase. Doing that for their sake. You ain't even pear-shaped. Yeah. I'm gonna get you a nice choke collar with spikes on it. I know it. I told it. Not the opponent you want for right, for like moments, types. Don't he look like he white? Hold him. He looked like he might know it. You might know the opponent looks at him like mine. Soulless. Yeah, old school shit. Right. So the flow do get. I guess it was to mold this shit. It's okay. The hocus pocus it is. I'm floating in. I'll go and swim. And you're right. Every time you throw the rhyme or freestyle live, it's like gambling with your life. Or with your career. I mean, if you don't have one, then what? Damn, son. That's how you do that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about what nobody else thinks except for you. That's it. This is how we do that shit. You knew the blue and black wig. The black wig Spider-Man said, Damn red, have your hands red, have your hands red, laughing names red. I want to change the flow. I guess you can only do so much on this. Right, they would know. The hang time goes, the paint mines rolls, lanes, signs close, roads close the head, those hoes for bread, give up on the goal instead. I mean, who knows who's dead? Or so you said, I know. The woes, the red. Yeah, that's gonna sound crazy, I don't like that. That's why I just rather write. This is cool though. Smooth though. That's real smooth, bro. Every time you do that, you lose, yo. Who's though? I mean, lose for who, yo? Who's go? Choose, yo. That's why she said she'd rather be famous instead. Famous than what? Famous and dead. Little Mo, at the beginning of her Super Moment song, said artificial intelligence is taking over reality. So this shit happened so fucking long ago, and she was trying to explain it to people. Or maybe she just said it because that's what her imagination was, but that's what I mean about drugs. I mean, not drugs, it's just round. Something to get by. Oh man, so never mind. I keep forgetting who I'm talking to. I can't show you assholes. I'll share some shit with you that I had you shut the fuck up. I'll shut you the fuck up. But look at this. No, really look at it. I want you to really look at that. What's happening right there? What is happening to that person right there? What are they doing? You can be like, nigga, I don't even want to be that guy. Shit, I know it already. Shit, I change shape sometime. It's like a barbed wire fence niggas are standing on. What if you could just get rid of everybody that didn't agree with you? Would you do it? Anybody who was stupid and shit? Like, motherfucker. I don't know, my mind is actually starting to work right now, so it's gonna sound weird as hell for like I did for the past like 15 minutes. Maybe. It's like a ground is to stand on and shit, and I gotta slowly climb into it, you know what I'm saying? This is still walking around. I can do this shit walk. Did I grab my goddamn that's a whole city, man. I should be good. Yeah, man. But anyway. Knights and Templars and shit. Man, Templars and Assassins, I mean, that's what I should be playing. While I figure shit out. I just feel like the world is much bigger than we think it is. And I'm not even just talking about this new shit that's coming out where everybody talking about fucking aliens and all that. I'm almost over that shit, man. I mean, I know I'm not, but I'm really, like, ready for the next phase of whatever the fuck that is.
Welcome to Sapienza 47. Silvio Caruso's family home.
You sit over there and play stupid all you want.
The bioengineer suffers from acute travel phobia, so the Ether Corporation has installed a state-of-the-art field laboratory somewhere below ground. Expect security levels to rise as you get closer to the virus. Good luck, 47.
You know, I mean, if you think about it, like I was saying earlier, like motherfuckers be trying to play you stupid. I mean, when you play stupid, motherfuckers try to play you stupid. But see, when you actually act like yourself and shit, they kind of try the same thing, but like, they try to be sneakier about it and shit. Or they move away from me, which I'd rather you just move the fuck away from me and shut up, you know? You don't need to watch me in secret or none of that shit, because it's not even like you, it's like this weird ass, I like you, attraction thing. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's so fucking weird, man. And that's what the human race is? People like that? You know what I mean?
If I'm happy with you, I'll get the blame. I could get fired. Is that what you want?
Oh, please. Like, you want to wait on that weirdo Caruso for the rest of your life? Come on, you gotta think big, sis. This, man, all this here, just temporary.
Hey, show some respect. That weirdo in our boss. The rest. So get your act together, help out with money, or that weirdo will kick you out the door before you know it. Okay.
I used to play this game, and then I used to always get psychopath, and I never understood why. Like, why the fuck am I getting psychopath? That was that guy. I shot that motherfucker in the doorway, and then took his clothes, like, left him in the doorway of his apartment and shit. No wonder. I've done some crazy shit though, so you know, I'm not all bad and shit. I'm like, I've done some. I can see why a motherfucker would be like, whoa, what the fuck, you know? So I don't really get too upset about it and shit. Then I'm like, don't you know motherfuckers are trying to drive me crazy? You think I just walk around fucking acting crazy? Is that what you mean? Have you ever had a conversation with me? Right. No, it's just discipline, man. You know? I'm just trying not to be violent all the goddamn time. You know, I hate when I go from, like, in my brain and shit, I'm like 0 to 100, you know? I'm really good at knowing when not to and shit. Well, it's just like, dog, but hey, man, this retardation, bro. I swear to God.
There's a that looks over me today. A good day for business.
Don't get too caught up in being like that. You know what I mean? Could be you, man. Day's looming over. You know what I mean?
So the coroner's office sends me down here to examine a body on ice. That's like a 2-hour drive. And when I get here, they tell me I don't.
Well, the good news is, as far as black men are concerned and shit, we're destroying ourselves in record numbers, so that's good. You know. Somebody's sitting around happy than a motherfucker. Like, look at them. Look at these motherfuckers. And look, I mean, white people are casualties sometimes, but really though, I mean, these motherfuckers will be like, excuse me, to shoot at each other. Look out. And then dump, and just fucking just mangle each other and shit. Bitch ass niggas. Just mangle each other and shit. You know? Somewhere there's a motherfucker mad at me for talking the way I'm talking and shit. Every time I say something and shit, my confidence is intimidating. So it'll make a motherfucker want to come at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, he a bitch. That's a bitch right there. You know? But, I mean, that's like my low vibrational self saying that shit. Or state saying that. Because the truth is, he's just not awake. Like, he's not open-eyed. His eyes aren't open for real.
Hey there.
To know better.
How you doing?
Which, technically, my eyes being open to know better would be not saying any of this shit to you like I know what the fuck I'm talking about or talking to you about any of it, period. Like, you know? But I could just as easily just live as comfortable as I wanted to and shit like that. But then, I don't know if I want to get comfortable being comfortable like that, knowing what's happening to people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to just live like that? I mean, it's cool sometimes. Sometimes I feel comfortable just being quiet and shit, right? I do. I don't go around talking like this all the time. You think if you see me in public that I would break out and start talking like this? I would not.
Marina came by the bar last night.
If we started talking about it, then yeah. But
Still pining over him? Really? I just don't get it. I mean, I'm right here.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're there. He is not, which makes him exciting. You seen Roberto's new catch yet? She's that scientist, works with Silvio Caruso at the villa.
Francesca's her name, and she's...
Yeah, smoking hot. Yeah, I'm sure. Of course she is. And barely legal like that.
No, she's older, actually.
40-something, I think?
Older? Wow. Wait, this is Roberto we're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Who knows? Maybe he's getting ready to settle down.
Ah, come on. It's a phase. It's gotta be a phase. But, just in case, tell Marina, will you? It's no use crying over stupid head, stupid stud-faced ladies' man Roberto. I mean, not when
you're right here, right? Got it. Yeah.
that means everybody here works for this motherfucker, huh? Yeah, but everything's all shadow banned and shit like that. It's the best shit you ever seen in your life. I mean, not right now because I'm not really playing it the way I could be playing it, but you know, shit's wild. And then like I go on Twitch, man, and I'll see a motherfucker who's a complete act. Like, not interesting, not any of that shit, and there'll be like 20,000 people watching that shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? But it's just, there's more, and it's rude to say, because I don't want to use that word, because it's just, I mean, words are important. Sheep, right? But sheep are innocent, though, too, though. Well, mostly, you know. So, to refer to someone as sheep and then say it all, you know, with, that type of distinction in mind, condescending type sort of shit. There's no guarantee I can get through there from here. White dog. I mean, you know, everybody is. No, I like how Richard Bruce said that shit too. Just saying his name probably gets me fucking, will have me lose more viewers and shit. Nobody wants to think about anything. I mean, you know, if you really think about it, man, if you don't experience any type of crazy shit, then I assume it would be an interesting topic, because it's not something you got to worry about for real, right? Keep you open-minded and shit. Yeah, I keep an open mind when I think. The problems I'm having right now really aren't the problems that I'm having right now. I'm speaking in past tense, you know. I'm thinking about something else. What I should be doing is considering that more people will understand and know what I'm talking about than a little bit, therefore I wouldn't feel so isolated all the time. And that might help my behavior, you know. Walk more casual, bro. Just moving so goddamn fast.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's hot. Oh, man, I gotta get into the suit. Look at this thing. Considering how much I sweat as I'm walking. It's too beautiful here. I mean, yeah, hello. I was just calling because I was about to buy a ticket.
Fucking set up shop. I gotta work on myself more, apparently. You know how you get to a point where, and see, I used to be better at that, putting myself in other people's shoes.
You, sir?
How you doing? You know what I mean? Like understanding the mind of people and shit. Like, but now I'm so far removed from some of the things that they think about that I just don't understand how that could be. I mean, I'm sure it could be looked at the same way on my end too, but I don't understand how that could be like. I guess if you're happy and shit, if you,
sir,
if you're calm and docile and chill and shit like that. I would love to meet a whale That talks. I know they fucking talk. And squid too. I mean, think about like how smart dogs are getting now. Dogs and like gerbils and shit like that, the things that they do. I still feel like that shit is making it harder to eat them. Yeah, I need to delve further into my mind. That's just the beginning of a whole lot more, you know? Like I'm missing something, don't you? I'm missing out on a whole lot, but it's like nothing there. Like when you go outside and you look around, everybody's fucking watching football. For real. Security, huh? Shit. My bad. Anyway, task at hand. Like, well, damn, that's a drastic ass change real quick, man. I fuck a secret agent. Let her pretend. Let her think that I don't know that she's an agent. Fucking the shit out of her. Real time. In real time. Pat, 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 pat. Get up under her and shit and like have her hold herself up over top of me and just pat, 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 pat. Ball slapping and cracking that ass and shit. What's up, man? This bitch is undercover or something. Something, man. I don't know what it is and shit. Yeah. They took out the ability to move the camera around. It's the wrong apartment building.
Mister?
It's a big ass place. Oh yeah, but and I gotta keep remembering this shit. I think that everybody would be affected by this well, I guess it would be a sickness, but to just stand by and watch shit happen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As long as it's not like, I don't know, it's too bad. But they realize how much it affects them regardless and shit. Just watching shit happen. This place is a fucking mess. This shit. There's a bag of everything in there. That's not that bad. Must be other agents using this place. Now look at that. An actual map. I'm going to play this game, okay? Those of you that are not there. This is my feet. Alright, doggy, I know your ass is up there, not finna play with you. Something I could use. Here, come out here and check to see who's not.
Let me guess. Conservatives? Hey, sorry, pal. I voted for the other guy.
Oh, okay. Well, you might want to head back in your apartment then. Fuck over here. I love this game. I miss it though, but it feels different. I have to be honest with you. This is a really good version of this game, but it still doesn't have that same feeling of the old ones. Like that, those ones felt better to me. Like I really enjoy playing them, but I guess I wasn't playing them the same way. Door in here.
are you? What are you up to? That's it. You're in.
I'll go that way. Come over here. Lady, I'm having a hard day, okay? Fucking whack ass rhymes. Quartermaster. Is that the stick? Oh, like, is this the speaker? Okay. Well, that shit's coming home with me after we close. I will be unplugging that and taking it with me. Where the hell's my Bluetooth speaker? The new guy. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. He disabled the camera before he took it, and then turned it back on. All of that for a fucking radio. Excuse me. Oh, here it is. Reach past her. I ain't bringing the emetic poison with me? Shit, man. That's why I keep a file of that shit. And I got a brisk check in the basement and being seen by somebody else who knows I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, man. Take a piece of that real quick. That lemon cake? Lemon pound cake. 7-Up? 7-Up cake. Take her to Pound Town, baby. Oh yeah, this shit. They started putting, I forgot they started keeping the damn items on the people. Like, in order for you to get the rat poison, you gotta fucking strangle somebody out. Come on, man. Shit should be on the floor somewhere. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying and shit. Complete my thoughts. Honestly, if I didn't feel the necessity to fill in the gaps of quiet with words, sometimes, I don't know how I came up with this process, but I probably wouldn't say nothing at all, really. Sometimes I gotta fucking blurt shit out till it makes me feel better. I know it may be costly, but I mean, what's more costly, trying to fit in or fucking being real with myself and choosing to do what I want to do, which is what I want to do right now. It's like the exact opposite of discipline, though, I guess. But I'm gonna let that word fool me into thinking that discipline and shortcomings are. Poison anywhere. Not even a can of fucking spaghetti sauce is expired. What's up? Ooh, where you get that from? Yeah, well, so I just assume we live in a simulation of some sort, and I expect to be congratulated on my valiant effort to preserve it while trying to escape it at the same time, realizing that I may be wasting my time and fortune while doing so, and may or may not need to go back and climb down a little bit and start over from scratch by hiding everything I've already done and working my way up from the middle, because middle class does not care about anything I have to say except for white trash, because they know exactly what the fuck's going on as well. And they hang out with me all the time, and we want to make sure that we also climb so we can get the hell out of here as well in whatever way that is. But I think it's in our minds first, so I'd like to think that the majority of what I think about is possibly my imagination, is like everybody else does. But perhaps converting it into what if might help more. But again, I think I fell short because there's so much more to tell, or there's so much more to smell your feet right now without trying to. Excelsior! Excelsior! But also, damn, I'm hot. Look how sexy I am. Look at that collarbone. Stern look on his face. He's just thinking deep. But he also has to maintain his demeanor because he has to be able to form a fatal sweep should the need arise when it does arrive, because that is the situation. But it doesn't have to be that guy, so I shouldn't look at him like that. Come on, man, we got some spaghetti sauce around here somewhere, right? We need more sauce. More za. I'll look one more time in the basement and I'll be right back. I might as well just go upstairs and see if I can catch him in his bedroom or something. Check this area. Come on, rat poison, rat poison. Oh, where was I going with that? Also thanking people for trying to be me without trying to tell me that they're watching me, but sitting back and trying to see what it is they could learn from me without telling me, and then going back and talking to other people as if they made up exactly what it was I said. By behaving like me, you're going to end up dead. And I want you to know that it's coming from me and me only, not anyone else. So at the office downtown, sitting around doing some telepathic link work for a company that no one deserves to know the name of, because we're working on everybody at the same time, and we're probably going to get hurt for this, but it's okay, because we all know now that everybody knows everything, but no one wants to talk about it. Shut your mouth, you say? She said shutty. Because she likes to live in oblivion. Quietly wasting away on a couch somewhere out of shape. Never amounting to anything or seeking out your dreams. Whatever they may be. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, but so I'm coming out of a mental fog again. You know, obviously, I mean, if you ever watched me before, then sometimes I'm like right on cue with you and shit, and other times I'm like behind, or other times you're behind, and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about, which is perfectly normal. I think that the best way to fight against that is by not trying to pretend like you know what's going on, or pretend like you know what you're saying, and just go with the flow, which would allow character to come out of you a little more. You know, you end up talking, and sometimes the things that you're thinking about in the back of your mind come out instead of what it is whatever takes the forefront of or conscious thought. But yeah. See, I gotta leave the country. I'll be having conversations like this all the time, I suppose. But in the meantime, I guess I'll just talk to you like I want to talk and shit. It's just, I'll see other people who talk this way or really talk about things, and they, the internet is not designed to be able to share them, which means that the world is not designed to be able to do it, which makes it hard to sustain yourself financially as the way you would like to legally, because, I just not paid attention. I mean, I can make money, but you know what? Let me follow that guy came to me for a reason. Let me not overlook him or her. That's just what I'm gonna have to do. And music, you can't deny music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you hear it, which is why they've been trying to keep me from actually. I don't know who they is, but it's it's like I know and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the freestyle stuff is interesting and shit. And I come up with a lot of material this way. It's good though. It's good for me, and it's good for me to do it this way because I'll refine it and shit like that. I'm sure you pick up on some of it and shit. But where was I going? Rambling is good because you get the rambling out so you can speak, which I was much braver at doing that before, just saying whatever the fuck came to my mind, but I was a lot more, multiple reasons as to why I was more like, fuck that. But I've already done that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's time for me to kind of conform just a little bit, but kind of conformity has its own mind, so as you try to speak, it kind of just takes its toll on you. And like I said, public opinion has its own mind too, and then you're battling between trying to stay alive and then worrying about people who are trying to kill you. Really though. Not, but maybe if I was stop it that way, it won't necessarily be so and stuff like that. But I mean, okay, so if they don't try to fucking harm you and physically, they do try it mentally and emotionally. And if they don't do that, if something were to happen to you or you were to be in harm's way, they would just videotape you. You know what I mean? Where can I go where people are in a familiar state of mind to where that is not something we worry about, where we all help each other? All right? So since that place doesn't seem to exist, perhaps using my cognitive dissonance, I don't know, that might apply right there. I didn't really think about it too hard, but may help other people to consider it more so that we get further. You know what I'm saying? But again, to be honest with you, I can see that most people don't actually want to stand up. They want to take a knee, And what I'm practicing here is not becoming bitter, which I know. It's just people are waiting for me to become bitter or jaded further and shit, or angry, which I'm always angry. So, somewhere. So that's how I've always been. So this is new for me. This was more in spurts before. It's a little bit more of my conscious nature now. So I don't really likely see that happening, but I also don't see myself imploding or exploding either. But I'm trying to make it so that it's not so strenuous on me, the way the world is, the giving and the taking of it, so that it doesn't wear me down. before, you know. Thank God I look this way, though. You know, I can always rely on being good looking and, you know, and all that, and young, youthful. You know. Do you hear this environment? This fits me. It makes me feel better when I can really get into it, but it's a different tone, so. I spend more time here. That's the one thing that's good about simulations and shit. When you can't get to those places, you can spend more time there, but also like libraries and things like that, I have to find more time to do so. It's out of the way. But then the library ain't where you want to be now anyway. Where can I find that type of library? Library. All right, so I gotta move more towards the old people, man. Somebody with a fucking, you know, and it's going. Chances are it's from the old white guy. He comes to see me now and shit all the time. He's from the past and shit. He's not even around no more, I guess. But we spend time with each other all the time. I appreciate his company and enjoy his company. And then I try to, you know, reiterate that by speaking this way. He's a tormented man with a glass in his hand. He has his gray hair. He's very charming, very good looking. He kind of reminds me of Adam West a little bit, but better looking and shit. And slightly like the guy from Power. The old guy from Power is like a combination of those two, but with my face. But imagine me like that, but like, yes, and he says whatever he wants. I'm trying to put it together real quick for you. Without saying, I'm trying to put it together real quick for you, and then coming out of nowhere with it. But just realize I'm kind of eccentric that way. But eccentric doesn't mean gay, okay? You know what I mean? I almost feel like I'm afraid to talk this way, because then it escapes you here, and I want to talk this way. Not afraid, but where I can go with it. I'd rather just go there with it. You know, we have to just bang, you know. I'm gonna take it out on you, on her, and you. You know me better than anybody else. Any woman would. You know? I meet you in front of whatever store or bar or place it is we go. Like eyes with you and elbows. Where are we gonna go? Well, we gotta have somewhere to go, and so we can't just be outside unless you really want to get it in. I'm not drunk enough for that. You know? Plus, I want to see you again, so maybe. We'll see. Yeah, man, so, you know. What about a Studebaker? I'm going to have to rob a bank. I don't think robbing a bank is beyond me. I'm sure there's, you know, I'm going to take that same attitude and apply it to a different method of robbing a bank. So, and I know what I should do. That'll be definitely helping. Yep, and then if you try to fuck me over, you're gonna have to fuck over everybody else, which will make it unable to pull off. But, you know, the world works in mysterious ways, so in order to fucking really ruin shit, it has to be done secretly, you know? I need to meditate on this. I could do it while I'm on the camera. It's just gonna look weird to you and it wouldn't sound weird though. Mentors. Seek thee out, the diamond in the rough. Yep, and he told me not to do it, and I fucking did it anyway. You know how many times I've listened to people who intentionally tried to sabotage me? Whether it was them trying to do it or something through them trying to do it, I stopped listening to other people. Listen to how I feel. But then, hey, man, you got shit that communicates. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that, too. You know? Hold on, let me hear that shit. She sounds black. See, there's a resting racial issue in there. Even I have it. Yeah, right. So I don't expect any less from other people and shit. I'm not sure if it's there from expecting that from other people, but I know that it plays a big part in it. Which is why I'm glad I have a destructive nature. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it makes me wonder about Christ, or being like Christ, or other people that have sacrificed themselves for everybody else, right? Like, and then honestly, did Christ fight back at all? Or did they just wipe that part out and just act like he just let them do all of that shit to him? Or did he do it for the sake of everybody else? Which I could see. You know what I mean? And I'm afraid that I want to be like him, but I'm, you know, wouldn't be. Because, well, I guess in my own way, you know. But I'll destroy you. I know I would, and I don't want to lie to myself and say that I wouldn't. Although the very calm part of me, like, I don't even like fighting people because I don't like hurting people. Like, I could really hurt somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't really like doing that, so I try to avoid it. But, you know, I feel like it's weak of me to go out of my way to try to hurt somebody. What am I trying to prove? That I can do it, which feels weak. But I think deeply, so I can feel that too, like possibly. So people feel the necessity try to just hurt each other as much as they can because they feel weak. You know what I mean? That's another internal struggle I think that should be worked on. But, you know what I mean? I don't think that saying that I'll destroy you should be a flex though either, you know? I don't like the word flex. What else could I say? It's a weak word. Flex. Alright. I'm gonna have to just fucking... Yeah, but, what was I saying? Somebody got that goddamn voice on. It is weird.
Someone should go see what the hell that was. No problem.
Not you, huh?
What the?
Excuse me.
What the? What the fuck?
Hey, hey.
I need your help.
I don't get it. What's going on?
Shit.
Come in, Command. How copy? Command, I got a body on the ground. Yeah, I think some rat party gone bad, I guess. Over. This here. Clear out of here.
Down.
Oh my god.
Dude. That's what I tell me anyway. Yeah, hey, it's over with. Holy shit, something's happening. That shit move. Does it have that same, you know? Paw, 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 paw. All right. Oh yeah, go look at that video though. So anyway, so I got this dog ass mental clock, man. I've been, you know, it's actually like I told you about the. All right, man. Where do we cross over here? How the fuck do I, you know, you trying to bring it mainstream and all that kind of shit, so you can both enjoy being, you know, personable, but also not feel prisonable, while being able to talk about more morally standing credentials, blah 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 blah. You know, without offending anyone or becoming a target of someone that's going to have to eventually fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because I do believe that people think because of, you know, that, you know, you're an easier target and shit like that, so they try a lot of shit like you can't get on their level, but the thing goes not to really get on their level and all that kind of shit. Plus, I don't want to sully my hands, you know what I'm saying, and all that with all that bullshit, but people, but, you know, and then, but see, they get so fucking, I just, yeah, I be, you know, yo, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like it because I don't spend too much time doing that shit to people. But people do this shit to me and I don't think they realize that they're doing it. And then when I get a fucking attitude, it's like another level, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been paying attention to the shit you're doing, you know? But then I forget about Satan, you know? And I don't really want to say that too much, but, You know, because it's there, but you don't really know it's there. You don't really know how much it affects people, including myself, that, you know, you don't really think about it too much when you talk and shit. But so I have to be more mindful of that too when I communicate, you know what I'm saying? And then people go to talk and then they go to say shit. I know you don't really want to believe all that, dog, but, you know, and it's hard for you to understand that. And, you know, you don't want to put your money where shit you don't understand. So I follow you. You don't want to talk to people who either talk like that. I don't talk like this all the time, but I feel like it's necessary to talk about this sometimes. Consider the fact that there's a lot of people doing school shootings, disappearing, being murdered in general, and doing wild and crazy shit on a regular basis, and you call it mental health crisis. So if that's the case, then either it's the devil or it's something else, either in the water or in the air. So one of these things you're going to have to subscribe to. You can no longer sit here and pretend like it's not there. I think it's going to get you killed. It might be a strong word to you, but you know what I'm saying? One way or the other, you're going to have to figure out what it is, and you have no more room to exist that way without it costing you, is what I mean. You got to make your mind up about what's going on, man, you know? And I'm not here to force anybody to do that or anything like that, but I just think that it's just, that's the reason why you're snapping. That's the reason why people are doing all this wicked, you know, wild shit, because they haven't given it a face. And it might just have a face like yours, you know what I'm saying? So if you start with that, then it'll be easier for you not to dictate to everybody else what to do and shit like that. But I mean, I guess keep doing what the fuck it is you're doing. Keep getting drunk than a motherfucker and then making a fool out of yourself and shit like that, and losing all your goddamn relationships, getting beat up, fucking whatever the fuck. Having unprotected sex with motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Leaving your clothes all over the goddamn room, spitting in fucking cups and shit like that, you know, just shit like that is what I mean. That shit's wild, bro. You know? And then flex on the one motherfucker trying to fucking offer you some peaceful advice and shit. You know? And then, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand and shit, because I would say that I would stop saying the shit but it personally affects me the way you behave and shit too. So now there's that. I can ignore you, but I have to go out into the world and interact with people, and then you have a lot of people who don't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Or they get, they get to flexing, well, what it is. I don't know, just defensive and shit. You know, and I'm not really one of them people. I don't want to talk to you that way. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, dog, you know, don't do that with me. You know. And then, of course, because I'm such a nice guy, you know, when I'm like, I'm goofy and shit. And then the script flip and shit, and the motherfucker be blown away. I'm like, yeah, but then they take that for what it is. Now, that's me. That's just how I am, and that's just the way I rock, and that's what I do, and shit like that. So now there is no more respect for Chris. It's just that motherfucker. The reason why I act that way, that's all I need to know. It's not all you need to know, because you ever consider how the fuck I got there from here. So, but, you know, like I said, my dog, you know? And, you know, simple shit like this. Like, you know, you can't be mad at somebody for not speaking to you. Like, this guy walking down the street. I forgot, somebody next to me said, hey, how you doing? And he didn't say nothing. And he said, hello, you know? And then he was like, I ain't got to speak to you if I don't want to. What? But the way he did all that, I was like, damn, but I kind of ignore him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay that shit no attention, really. But then again, he was more reserved because I was right next to him, too, though. Like, don't even fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because we could fuck that dude up. First of all, we could fuck that guy up. You know what I'm saying? But secondly, you know, I mean, we don't know what's wrong with him or what he going through, why he don't want to speak. But also, the fact that they tell you where he at with it, turmoil and shit, as to he made a bigger deal out of not wanting, being forced to speak or not wanting to speak, than just nodding and addressing somebody, which, nigga, you might be down the street, or you might get to that corner where somebody might try to rob you and shit like that. Not to say we gonna fucking do it, you know what I'm saying? Or we won't, you know what I'm saying? Or anything. You might need help doing something. You might fucking crack your fucking head out. Who the fuck knows? You just want to, you would like to maneuver through the world a little more fluidly and shit like that without causing distress everywhere you go and shit, regardless of the mood you in. You know what I'm saying? Because you're expecting other people to know what kind of mood you in. You know what I'm saying? And that grim, that mean mugging shit, that shit might work for certain people. You know, it depends, man. You know, and I don't want to throw my motherfucking life away neither and shit. You know what I'm saying? I would love to say that, you know, I've never been a nigga who operated differently with a gun. I have. You know what I'm saying? You feel different. But I'm more reserved with my shit. You know, unless I'm high, then that's not good, which is why I don't do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be tripping. For sure. For sure. Like, nah, you know, my intention might not even be to shoot nobody, nigga, but be concerned and shit. Because I'm like, you know, whatever the fuck. But anyway. Yeah, I've been tripping before. You know what I'm saying? Not even realize I was tripping. Like, I'm chilling, nigga. Shit, where we at? Where the fuck we want to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can fucking steal City Hall. And the bitches everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, young niggas is goofy too. Come on now, bro. I would leave nothing in your reach. Anything, yeah, it's all on me or him. That'll never happen. You must really think niggas be slipping. You slipping. Young buck. But then, like I said, the way I check myself with that is I assume that somebody else is looking at me the same way, which they most certainly probably are. You know what I mean? But it don't help me for you to be way the fuck off somewhere else, making your suggestions in a room full of people I don't fuck with. So you ain't really trying to help me. You helping yourself to my demise or what, no, whatever the fuck, so you can have a laugh and shit like that. And I'll fuck you up too, nigga. For real. That's why you good in those little tight ass rooms you in, and you can't go no motherfucking where, because that's your goddamn attitude towards everything. Fuck boy. So, you know what I mean? Anyway. Bitch. Nah. You know what I'm saying? What a nigga need to do is, shut the fuck up. Motherfucker didn't make no suggestions at all. The motherfucker just like, just over there talking shit. Shut your bitch ass up. All right, man, I gotta go. So lovely talking to you. You're a lovely group of people, you know. Fine folk you are and shit. And, you know. Get that shit out of there, man.